Mnangagwa's daughter-in-law, and her name is Kelsey Tadiwa Tafirenyi, who happens to be dating that Mnangagwa's conman called Collins, who is tipped to take over the leadership of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, was arrested, and she is accused of selling drugs. Now, do you think the girlfriend of the son of Emerson Mnangagwa can sell the drugs without actually that boyfriend knowing and being involved in those drugs? Greetings and welcome to a lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You know, in Zimbabwe, it's always drama. Even in winter when it's cold, we wake up to a drama. And this time around, the daughter-in-law of Emerson Mnangagwa involved in drugs. This is actually a shameful discover. Of course, some may say, but Mnangagwa is actually demonstrating that no one is above the law. If no one is above the law, then we expect the son of Mnangagwa also to be behind bars, because this tells you something, that the sons of the president, there is no way they are not also involved in criminal activities. Your girlfriend cannot be doing something that you don't know or that you are not doing. And the drug problem in Zimbabwe, I have always said it, that you cannot locate it any further than politicians. It is politicians and it is the relatives of politicians that are involved in the drugs problem in Zimbabwe. Let's read the story to get the context of what is happening. So, Kelsey Tadiwa Tafirenyika, the lady appearing on the portrait of this video, the second wife of President Emerson Mnangagwa's twin son, Collins, appeared in court on Wednesday, charged with unlawful dealing in dangerous drugs. Police raided her Greystone Park home and recovered pethidine, morphine, and cannabis from inside the house and a vehicle parked in the yard. The 22-year-old was remanded in custody to Thursday for a bail hearing after the National Prosecuting Authority indicated it would oppose her release pending trial. The NPA says detectives from the CID Drugs and Narcotics Unit acted on information received on August 4, alleging that Tafirenyika was selling pethidine from her residence on Edge Hill Close. Police allege that when detectives entered her at around 8 p.m., they found her seated on her bed, counting some ampoules, placing them on the bed. Investigators claim they immediately recovered 8 ampoules of Fresenius pethidine, 10 ampoules of Vapid pethidine, and 7 1 milliliter ampoules of Fresenius morphine sulfate from her before conducting a further search. The prosecution alleges officers subsequently recovered another 72 ampoules of Vapid pethidine, 64 Fresenius pethidine ampoules, and 43 ampoules of morphine sulfate from drawers in the bedroom. You know, when I read this story, okay, I'll come with my analysis. Let me first give you the facts. Police further allege that a search of her white Lamborghini uncovered 5 rolls of dagga concealed in the driver's armrest. The recovered drugs were seized as exhibit and are valued at $204 US, according to court documents. Prosecutors are opposing bail, arguing investigations are still underway. In an affidavit filed before the court, investigating officer Detective Sergeant N. Charuma said the police are yet to arrest the drug trafficker who supplied the accused with dangerous drugs. So if released on bail, this will jeopardize investigations. The investigating officer also argued that Tafire Nyika posed a flight risk. The accused was found in possession of a vapant pethidine designed for sale in foreign markets, indicating that she has foreign ties she can utilize to evade prosecution, Charuma said. He further argued that Tafire Nyika could allegedly reconnect with the suspected supplier if released. The accused is likely to commit similar offense since she can re-establish communication lines with the supplier if granted by bail, the affidavit read. The NPA also contended that because the offense carries the prospect of a lengthy custodial sentence, she may abscond if granted bail. Collins Mnangagwa was recently sent to Beraras for rehabilitation after he allegedly got hooked on drugs, which the family accuses Tafire Nyika of plying him with. According to sources, she is also accused of plundering Collins' money after the drugs took effect, using it to buy several houses around Harare. Exactly, I thought as much. First Lady Auxilia Mnangagwa has personally demanded her arrest, although it is unclear if detectives acted on her information this week. She has reportedly vowed to repossess several houses which Tafire Nyika allegedly bought using her son's money and without his knowledge. So you can tell, apart from this, drug is a problem in Zimbabwe. But you should understand one thing. I think this is more than a drug story, in my view. And this in mind, I didn't go through the story. I just saw the headlines and I say, hey, this is worth sharing with my people on this platform. But now when I read it, caption this. Now, this lady was dating with the son of the president, and the son of the president is now a drug addict. Now, a drug addict who has gone to Beralas to try and clean him, because Mnangagwa is preparing this drug addict to be actually in charge of the Zimbabwe National Army. Just imagine the dangers associated with putting a drug addict to be in charge of national security, especially heading the army. You know, army is bigger than anybody in any society because that is the last line of defense. When the nation is attacked, the army takes control of everything and ensures that it protects everybody. If it is defeated, then the nation is just captured, as simple as that. So this fight is more of Mnangagwa's wife versus the in-law. The girlfriend is, you could see, the wife of Mnangagwa, the son is an addict, and she quickly, we know the mothers, she quickly accuses the girlfriend. And who knows, you know, in Zimbabwe, there is a possibility that even these drugs might have been planted there. And the story that we are being told may not be the accurate story. Yes, in Zimbabwe, if you look how they killed Len Mojongwe, if you look, this woman crossed the line by dating the son of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, and she happens to be successful buying so many properties. They want to go after her properties. Firstly, to do so, they have to lay a criminal charge or plant anything that will incriminate her, portray her to the nation. this story doesn't make sense to me. I see a lady that has been framed, in my view. I can tell you, if there is an involvement of the wife of Emerson Mnangagwa, and if it's about them trying to defend the son, saying the girlfriend was taking the money from their sons, the question is, where is this son taking the money from? Where is he also getting the money from? It is of primary, and also caption this. They have a child who is a drug addict. They are trying to clean him outside the country. Now, why was he not arrested for taking and consuming the child? If Emerson Mnangagwa is so serious about this criminal activity, you know, the story does not make sense. The story really doesn't make sense. The facts does not make sense. This is more than a family feud rather than a criminal case to me. And knowingly, the people that we are dealing with, the people who have political influence in Zimbabwe at the moment, that is Emerson Mnangagwa's family and the wife of Emerson Mnangagwa. I can tell you this story, to me, it doesn't make common sense. The facts that have been put, remember, police, it's an extension of ZANU-PF. In fact, we can say now it's an extension of Emerson Mnangagwa. Now, if you look where they found the drugs, do you think someone will trade with drugs and leave the drugs just laying idly in a manner they claim? And you know, look at the drugs that this lady possessed. Many of them, how old is she? A 22-year-old. In order to make any conclusion, it is fundamental to actually hear also the side of the story of Kelsey Tadiwa Tafirenyika. You know, this woman was dating with a drug addict. There is a high probability that the son of Emerson Mnangagwa put this woman into this thing. And now, because obviously everything associated with Mnangagwa has to be clean, and an ordinary citizen, if ever they think she has gotten so much property, if she bought so much property because she is dating the son of a president, surely, to me, it gives me a sense of someone at the age of 22 buying numerous properties after dating this drug addict, Collins Mnangagwa, but be in a position to direct this drug addict to use whatever money the drug addict is giving her to buy houses. That gives me the vibes of a woman who is, to some degree, responsible. You know, there is more to this story. And unfortunately, Zimbabweans, sometimes because we don't read, within the lines, there are two people who were dating. This woman was in love with the son of Emerson Mnangagwa. The son of Mnangagwa is a drug addict. They are trying to clean him, but because he's the son of the president, so what do they have to do? They have to clean the son of the president. There is a wife who is not a wife, a girlfriend who is clean. And what are they doing now? They're accusing this lady, thinking this lady is the one who put the son into drugs. Can this happen? The son of a president be influenced by a 22-year-old woman? This story doesn't make sense. This story is not make sure. If I was speaking the language of the street, the facts of the matter, they don't make any sense at all. So the last paragraph of the story, which says the wife of Mnangagwa wanted this woman to be in jail because she accused her of plundering Collins' money. Where does Collins get money? What is the job that he is doing? Can it afford him to buy numerous properties in Zimbabwe. Where is he getting that money from if he's not stealing it? So the drug problem, it is clear from this story, can be located from Mnangagwa's household. It's not, we cannot go further than that. That's why I've always said it can be also located to ZANU-PF, the drug problem. Every problem, land baron, everything that is going wrong in this country, it can be located from ZANU-PF. So this story, I'm telling you, there is a lot deeper to this story than what we are being told. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Okancubo Mhlabane is signing off. Do remember, we are left with 5 days before the album of yours truly, Hloniphani Ncube, comes alive on YouTube and all digital platforms. It's an extended play album. It will be coming out on the 11th of August at exactly 8 a.m. In the morning, and videos will continue to trickle through. I think the first one you're going to watch it at 8 a.m., the other one at 1 p.m., the other one definitely at 6 p.m. Thank you very much once again. Okancubo Mhlabane is signing. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on